Greetings everybody, and welcome to my coin collection. Today's coins are a set released in 2003 by the Democratic Republic of Timor Leste, although some in English call it East Timor. Timor Leste is a nation in Southeast Asia comprising the eastern half of the island of Timor, the nearby islands of Atauro and Jaco, and Orcus, an enclave on the northwestern side of the island surrounded by Indonesian West Timor. The name Timor comes from the Malay word Timur, which means east. The country is 15,007 square kilometres, or 5,794 square miles in size, and Dili is its capital. Archaeological study of artefacts found at Jerimalai on the eastern tip of the main island have been dated to 42,000 years ago. Before European colonialism, Timor was part of a network of trading nations including Indonesia, Malaysia, China and India. By the 14th century, it was an exporter of sandalwood, slaves, honey and wax. Between 1509 and 1511, Portuguese traders landed on Timor near modern Pante Macassar. In 1702, the Portuguese established the colony of Portuguese Timor in the eastern half of the island, while the Dutch claimed the western half. It was known as Portuguese Timor until the 28th of November 1975, when Fretilin, the Revolutionary Front for an Independent East Timor, declared independence. However, 9 days later the Indonesian military invaded and occupied the territory. This began a more than 2-decade-long battle for the nation to regain its independence. In 1999, at the urging of the United Nations, Indonesia relinquished control of the territory. Timor-Leste became a sovereign state on May 20th, 2002 and joined the United Nations and the community of Portuguese-language countries. These centavo coins were introduced in Timor-Leste in 2003 for use alongside United States dollar banknotes and coins, which had been adopted in 2000 to replace the Indonesian rupiah when the United Nations took over administration of the country. 1 centavo is equal to 1 US cent. In 2013, a 100 centavos coin was introduced, followed by a 200 centavos coin in 2017. The higher value coins were designed to reduce the expense of replacing low-denomination US banknotes as they wear out. The coins are minted in Lisbon by the Imprensa Nacional Casa de Moeda, the Portuguese national mint. On the obverse of each of these coins, we see a consistent pattern. In the centre of the coin is the denomination, with the numeral above the word centavos. Below this is a representation of the kaibalk, a type of native Timorese headdress. Traditionally made of silver, it is shaped like the horns of a water buffalo. It is also meant to represent the moon and is a symbol of power. It can be found represented on Timorese heraldry and features on the flags of several political parties in Timor-Leste. Around the edge of the coins is a pattern from a tais. Tais cloth is a form of traditional weaving created by the women of East Timor. Tais weavings are used for ceremonial adornment, a sign of respect and appreciation towards guests, friends, relatives, home decor, and personal apparel. The tais has been used in East Timor as a unit of exchange, often for livestock or other valuables. In ceremonial use, the tais is usually worn along with feathers, coral, gold and/or silver. Tais is considered part of the nation's cultural heritage, and a tais cloth featured on the front of the packaging. The reverse of the coins have the words Democratic Republic of Timor-Leste in Portuguese around the rim, with the date of mintage at the bottom. On the 1 centavos coin is a nautilus shell. Worked and pigment-stained nautilus shell artefacts were among those found at Jerimalai, representing evidence of human habitation on the island. It also calls attention to the need of preserving the country's maritime resources. A rice plant is featured on the 5 centavos. Rice is a staple part of the Timor-Leste diet. The country's cuisine has influences from Southeast Asian cuisine and from Portuguese dishes due to the centuries-old Portuguese presence on the island. On the 10 centavos we see a rooster. The fighting cock is an homage to the Timorese culture and courage in the struggle for independence. The beiro is a traditional fishing vessel and it features on the 25 centavos coin. As an island nation, seafood is another important part of local cuisine, and fresh or dried fish are an important foodstuff for some communities. Coffee is the main crop and export of Timor Leste, and so a coffee plant features on the 50 centavos coin. Timor Leste are also significant contributors to the world's supply of cinnamon and cocoa. This is an interesting set of coins, and I've learned a lot about Timor Leste, its history, foods, traditions, and culture that I did not know. I hope you've enjoyed looking at the coins with me. If you have, please like the video and leave a comment down below. You might also consider subscribing to my channel so that you do not miss any of the upcoming coins in my collection.